Hello, so welcome back to week 2. Well, the plan to do the table and chairs from outside didn't quite work because of the cold. And so I carried on with my office. Now, my office is like any vicar's office. It is a total mess. And it takes me quite a time, especially after Christmas when I've been very busy, to deal with this mess. And so I decided every day just to spend 15 minutes and do what I can. And so this is one of the days that I started just going through all the different things that are in my office, sorting through bit by bit, putting things away in their places, recycling, throwing away and removing. I did start off by trying to be a bit like Dana from A Slob Comes Clean and taking things to their place straight away. But I didn't keep up with that totally. Slowly sorting through though, clearing the floor. I often, when I start in my office, I start by the door. I do tend to pile up paper to be shredded, and so I decided to shred as I went. You'll also notice me fiddling with a few Christmas cards. I tried to make a note of who I've received Christmas cards from, and this year I bought a wedding planner, Christmas planner, and so I've been trying to sort and make notes in that. So slowly working around my office and sorting out different parts of it. So I did actually this week get my desk clear and it looks beautiful to work from. But this is in fact the view that I'm still working from, still more things coming in. And what I've realised is things come into this office all the time because there's so many different projects and bits and bobs that I need to do, and I end up dumping them all in this room. And so this is slowly a list of jobs that I need to deal with in my office. Things that I'm not going to manage to get all done in 1 week, but I'm slowly going to work through and clear. And actually, if I could get all of these little jobs done, potentially by the end of the year, then hopefully my office would manage to be a much better and more organised place. But still a lot of jobs to do. I confess the lilos and the tent from the summer are still in place in this office waiting to be cleared out. So they're jobs that I need to do. Lots and lots of little jobs all gathered in this office, all creating clutter around my office. But I challenge myself to try and deal with them. Another challenge is that I'm going to slowly work through my bookcases, and the challenge for 2024 is to clear off all the stuff at the bottom of this bookcase, the bottom shelf. So hopefully by December 2024 I'll show you this shelf again and it will be totally clear of all these bits and bobs. So one of the major problems I have as a vicar is that I have a lot of paperwork. I have lots of papers that I think, oh, I'll hold on to that. I have lots of paper that I work with that come and go, sermons, lots of different things as I run the church, the other church buildings and everything else that's involved in my life. I have a lot of paper, and I was watching a video by Katie Wells recently about how to deal with paper clutter. This year, 2024, I'm going to give one of her methods a go, and that's by having set folders. So there's only one place that paper can go to. Paper can go either in my folder for today, that's things I'm going to work on today. It can go in my folder for tomorrow, so things that I'm going to work on tomorrow. Nothing happening tomorrow in this at the moment. And then I have a third folder. I've got 5 folders in all. The third folder is things that I need to get done this week. They're more my short-term folders, and hopefully most that I do will be contained in those 3 folders. Today, tomorrow and this week. The 3 folders. Then I have 2 more folders which I've kind of created myself, and that is one folder of things that I need to file. And mostly this is items, books, papers that actually need to be filed away in the church office. And so I have a folder for filing, and hopefully I'll revisit this once a week, but at least once a month I'll go through this and file. Last folder. This is my biggest folder to deal with at the moment. This folder is all the other paperwork that doesn't fit into the other 4. And so this is to be visited again folder. So this is all paperwork that I've received, that I've held on to, that I think I need to do something with. I can't just recycle or chuck away, but they're to be visited again. And this folder, hopefully over this year, will reduce, and I'll slowly remove bits out of it. And it's something that I'm going to try and spend about 15 minutes a day just going through and whittling this down. So potentially next year, I won't need a to be visited again folder. But so far, it's a way of containing all my paper clutter in one place and dealing with it. The advice from Katie Wells is that you then, any paper you have is filtered into one of these 5 folders. And so let's give it a go in 2024. That should make a huge difference in my office as well, if all the paper is contained in one place. Let's see how we go. And so there we have it, not quite the bowl full of lemons, total home office tidy that you were probably expecting from this video, but I'm getting there. I'm starting to work on some systems and I'll let you know how they go throughout the year. That's the reality of someone working full time, trying to do these systems. But hopefully it's entertained you slightly. Next week, I am going to really tackle my kitchen and get it clean. So I'm back on track for next week and looking at my kitchen. Do feel free to join me then. I pray that God blesses you with a really wonderful week this week, whatever you're doing. And I thank you for the extra little blessing of my first 2 subscribers. Thank you, whoever you are. God bless you. Bye.